Support for Hamas is on the rise in Gaza. The majority of civilians there deny Hamas committed atrocities against Israelis on October 7th. Some of those civilians, we've learned, are shielding and helping Hamas militants. One hostage sharing her experience in captivity says she was being held by a civilian family in Gaza and experienced what she described as a holocaust. Civilians' involvement is further complicating a war where Israel's goal is to root out Hamas terrorists, but is pressured to protect Palestinians who are largely supportive of Hamas. According to the Palestinian Center for Policy and Survey Research, 75% of civilians in Gaza believe Hamas was correct to launch its assault on Israel on October 7th. And ever since the war began, support for Hamas has strengthened. The majority of Palestinians would like to see Hamas in control of Gaza over other leadership when the war ends. 21-year-old Mia Shim, a hostage taken by Hamas during a music festival, is now sharing her experience, saying she felt like an animal in the safari, operated on without anesthesia to treat a gunshot wound in her arm. Hamas released a video of Mia during her time in captivity, where she is heard saying she is fine. But now, free and away from the terrorist, she describes what is the truth. Mia was one of the fortunate ones released in a hostage prisoner exchange last month. Mia says her captors were a family of civilians and wants the world to understand Israel is up against more than just Hamas militants. Mia says everyone over there is a terrorist. Suddenly, I realize that I'm with a family. Suddenly, I'm asking myself questions. Why am I in some family's home? Why are there kids here? Why is there a wife? It was important to me to relay the truth about the nature of the people who live in Gaza, who they truly are, and what I experienced there. I went through a holocaust. Navigating through civilians to seek out Hamas has proven to be difficult for Israel. One of Hamas's war tactics, dressing as innocent civilians to blend in, blurring the lines for Israeli soldiers on who the enemy is. Israel got it wrong in the tragic death of 3 hostages earlier this month, the Israeli military taking full responsibility, but stressing the complexity of situations on the ground as the enemy embeds itself with civilians.